poison pet food sparked a nationwide recall and left some pet owners scared.
But what we found that's allowed to be in that very same food may surprise you. The Night Team reveals what's in some pet food.
Live from Boston, this is 7 News at 11. The poison gets into pet food, sparking a panic and a recall. But you'd be surprised what's allowed to be in the food you're feeding Fido.
It's pretty horrifying.
7 looks behind the label to find out what's in your pet food. That's just minutes away.
Tainted pet food recently sparked a nationwide recall, leaving concerned pet owners wondering how extensive that problem might be.
That was something that shouldn't have been in the food, but what we found is actually allowed to be in the food fed to pets may surprise you. The Night Team's Ann Allred reveals what's in your pet food.
Millions of packages of tainted pet food pulled from store shelves in March. Thousands of pet owners affected, cats and dogs dying or terminally ill. It happened to Katie Gregory of Framingham. She says her cats, Harley and Oliver, ate some of the problem pet food.
They have chronic kidney disease.
The scare put many pet lovers into a panic and left them wondering just what they've been feeding their beloved animals.
Honestly, I never thought about it, never even looked at the ingredients.
If you did take a look, you may have trouble making sense of what you see. Words like meat and bone meal and byproducts are common on pet food labels, and knowing what those phrases really mean leaves some sick to their stomach.
Spinal cords, hooves, internal organs, basically anything that a person is not going to eat.
There is an industry group called AAFCO that works with the FDA and sets voluntary guidelines for all pet food makers in the U.S. Under AAFCO standards, meat and bone meal is allowed to contain blood, hair, hoof, horn, and hide trimmings if they occur unavoidably in good processing practices. But that same provision never specifies what good processing practices are. Byproduct, as in chicken or beef byproduct, can include lungs, spleen, kidneys, brain, livers, blood, bone, and even fatty tissue.
It's pretty horrifying.
Even though these ingredients sound very unappetizing and even disgusting to some, the FDA says they are not dangerous for your pet. The FDA tells 7 News many ingredients such as meat, poultry, grains, and their byproducts are considered safe foods.
These animals, while they may not sound desirable to us to consume, they are safe to be consumed, and they can safely be consumed by animals.
And the Pet Food Institute, which represents pet food manufacturers, says they hold their ingredient suppliers to strict specifications. But animal activists say pet owners aren't getting the whole story.
There's really no guarantee about the quality of the ingredients.
The best thing you can do for your pet is check the label. At the top of the ingredient list, look for foods that have good sources of animal protein, like chicken, beef, fish, turkey, and not their byproducts. Check for natural preservatives, like vitamin E. And always look for brands that clearly say they meet AAFCO standards. That way, you'll always know what's in your pet food. I'm Ann Allred, 7 News.